how will India deal with Bangladesh after Pakistan? Well, Bangladesh is a whole different cup of tea. Now, it's not as powerful as Pakistan, first of all, militarily. It's nothing compared to Pakistan. Pakistan is way more powerful militarily than Bangladesh, hard power wise. I'm not even talking about the nuclear dimension. Even if we take out the nuclear factor from the Pakistani military considerations, even then, just if you just consider the conventional strength of the armed forces of Pakistan and Bangladesh, Pakistan is way stronger than Bangladesh. So, militarily, Bangladesh is not an issue at all. Okay, if they ever try something, it's gonna be it's gonna be just way too funny. But the issue is when it comes to Bangladesh is different. Bangladesh seeks different masters. It it it's funny and it's strange that the Bangladesh regime was brought to power by the American Biden regime, right? The coup happened under the Biden regime's guidance. It was a classic color revolution kind of pattern that was followed, um, and a pro-US puppet government was brought to power. Now, how is the approach of the Trump regime going to be towards the Mohammed Yunus regime? Now, Mohammed Yunus is hedging his bets. He's going to China, and he's clearly fishing for a master in China. But on the other hand, one also hears that the Americans are possibly uh, constructing a military base somewhere in Bangladesh. And I'm not talking about that island that we had discussed in the past, but I think on the Bangladeshi mainland, the Americans may be constructing a military base. If that happens, then it's kind of an unfriendly act towards India. But we don't have our version of a Monroe Doctrine that nobody is allowed in our extended region. So I think we just take it right now. So Bangladesh is going to be a whole different issue, and the other issue with Bangladesh is the illegal immigration issue. Way too many Bangladeshi illegal immigrants in India, maybe 100 million now, and we have to evict them, no matter what the cost. And we have to make the Bangladeshi government absorb those 100 million, whatever the cost. I don't care, and possibly the Americans may come in the way in that also, right? So yeah, it's gonna be difficult for us to deal with that issue, the illegal immigration issue, because 100 million people, to evict them, it's not that easy. It's a logistical nightmare, a huge challenge. It's certainly feasible, but yeah. uh, so what we have to do with Bangladesh is this: we have to be very cognizant of the fact that Bangladesh is not a friendly nation anymore. It used to be very friendly towards India during the rule of Sheikh Hasina, but she has been evicted in a coup. Now, the uh, Bangladesh is kind of a problem, and we have to be careful about their activities. Let's take a look at the map, and we'll discuss based on what we see on the map. So, where's the map? Here's the map. I haven't opened the map yet today. Well, here we have it. So let's look at the geography of Bangladesh, right? It's formerly East Bengal. So look, tremendous amount of illegal infiltration happens westwards from Bangladesh mainly. That's what one hears, allegedly. The Siliguri corridor is an issue, right? And then there are the so-called northeastern states, the far eastern states of India, Assam, uh, and all the other states, uh, Tripura, etc., Mizoram. These are the states of India that we have a common boundary with Bangladesh in these states. And historically, Bangladesh has harbored, before the time of Sheikh Hasina, Bangladesh historically has had a track record of harboring anti-India separatists and terrorists on Bangladeshi territory, who would then sometimes, from time to time, wreak mayhem in our Far East. So that sort of activity could start again. So we have to be very cognizant of that. Now we can't just unilaterally go and take territory and all that. It's very easy to say that, but it's not that easy to justify that without just causes. So yeah, it's going to be a headache that we have to deal with. So the first thing is we have to be very cognizant of the threat that potentially comes from Bangladesh, and then we need to have ways of clear multi-step, multi-stage plans, multifaceted, multi-dimensional plans of how to neutralize those threats. The first thing is, please evict all the illegal Rohingyas, Bangladeshis, Cookies, Pakistanis, whoever else is squatting on our territory. Very, very important to do that. Very important.